This is how you start a fire with just flint and steel, some cotton balls, cardboard and paper, and if you want, it's optional, petroleum jelly. So, flint and steel, for those who don't know, is one of the most common fire starters in survival. Right, I've seen it in Minecraft, you might have seen it in other places, but it doesn't really burn you. It is hot, but it doesn't burn you. If I was to strike it on my knee, it doesn't hurt. I didn't feel anything. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your petroleum jelly, which is optional, and some cotton buds, and you're gonna soak them in petroleum jelly. As you can see what I've just done here, you're gonna put it in your thing, and you're gonna have your cardboard and your paper ready for whenever you're building your fire. So as I said, flint and steel does nothing to you, just doesn't really light anything but cotton wool. Fluffiness, if you're in wilderness, you might need, so you can see I have my cotton balls just resting there, right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm either gonna use this part, which is so much harder, but this way you get it almost like first try. So the hands are just a bit slimy from the petroleum, so you're gonna do this and you're gonna strike it. So you're gonna keep doing that. If you've never used flint and steel before, I would suggest you practice out of the fire until you get it working, until you get at least 3 in a row. 2, 3. Right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your flint and steel, you're gonna push down and put 45. Everything in survival is a 45 degree. In another video I'll explain that why. You're just gonna push down as hard as you can, and you're gonna get sparks. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna get some magnesium on that, and then just get some magnesium on it. Now that we've got it lit, as you can see, can you see it? Yep, you can now. So I'm gonna get my cardboard, paper first, and then I'm gonna put the paper just on top of it, and the paper will eventually burn in the flames. And then I'm gonna get my cardboard and put that on top. So if I just get my thing. Right, so I've got it lit, but it's went out because a massive gust of wind has just hit it. So bear with me. You can use your whole tub of petroleum. You can just use this and scoop it out. It only costs like a couple pounds in the shop. So you're going to just keep on striking it. You can do it in the top. So bear with me. I'm going to spoon some paper. I'm going to move all this aside for now. I'm going to get this, and I'm going to... So I've run out of cotton balls. So this is what I'll do. I will take this, right, and I'll fluff it from the outside. So you can see it's getting so much wider, can't you? I click from that gusty little burnt piece of cotton wool to nice new piece, and you're gonna do that with the other one. Or you can just roll it out. It's optional. But so you're gonna take your flint and steel, you're gonna take a couple practices at it. Like that. You're going to get down nice and low, and you're just gonna strike it, and that lights up. So you're gonna take your paper and you're gonna pop that on top, and that's gonna eventually burn through, and that will make it nice and big. So as you can see, I have a nice fire just going. It's nice and warm. It's quite cold here. So now that I've got my fire going, what's the one thing the fire needs? Oxygen. So I'm just going to gently do that with it, and it's going to stay on. And then I might put the piece of petroleum jelly there as well. But you can see might need some oxygen. That's what you need to let it do now. You need to let it have some oxygen to let it really pop in. So as you can see, it's getting nice and toasty here. You're just going to keep adding some nice so as you can see, it's going up nicely. If you can't really see it, like if you're colorblind, you might do this and you might see a few like sparkles. Don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's another piece. You can see that that is going nicely. So that's how you really do it. It's pretty easy. You don't need money. It only costs about £10. But that's how you start a fire. If you're not, like, there's literally no way I just started a fire just by doing this. So what you want to do next, is you want to make sure your lid is in the petroleum jelly in case rain comes. You're never getting a fire then. And then you might want to start collecting some little tiny sticks to build up on your fire. So it's really warm here. Kind of looks cool on the camera. So I'm just gonna like, if you don't have one of these, I would recommend using these. But if you have a pocket knife on you, but this isn't actually a pocket knife, this is just a knife I got in the kitchen because I'm at my house right now. And you just swipe it. This isn't actually a proper pocket knife, it's plastic. So it is. So, because I'm not old enough to buy a knife, obviously. I mean, like, I could use one from my kitchen, but now, as you can see, I haven't been feeding it, so it's starting to go out. I need it to go out in the house is so warm, but it's still really warm. Like, really, there's still a little bit of a fire. So if I wanted to keep it going, I would just find some stuff and just shove it on like this. in this case, I'm looking at me. Like and subscribe for more content. I post stuff every week, if not every day. Make sure to like and subscribe. So, I'll be back next week for more YouTube content. Bye.